everyone, this is me, 𝒄𝒓𝒕𝒔. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you are doing fine. So today this video is going to be a little special and a little different from my usual videos because there's like a lot of things I would like to talk about personally, on my own opinions and everything that I recently been going through a lot, and it's not something personal or anything, but I feel like it's important to share with you guys and also to my friends. So let's start. So over the years, ever since I started YouTube, I didn't really have a lot of subscribers back then when I started, and I didn't have really a lot of people supporting me. Well, yes, I did have a few of my friends supporting me back then, but when I was really starting the YouTube back then, I usually was really not into YouTube at first because on YouTube I always thought that it was bad for people to like use YouTube because with everything that goes on. So ever since I started YouTube, the first thing I ever noticed that when I started, at first I didn't get a lot of views or any subscribers or anyone by my side to support me. Well, yes, maybe I did have my friends supporting me at that time, but I was also really shy and quiet, and I didn't really know how to interact with people until a few of my friends helped me out during that time, and now I'm still now really confident and able to be friends with a lot of people and YouTubers I made friends with, and I'm super grateful to say that I never regret a day having them in my life, and I'm still super grateful for that. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was that people keep asking me about everything, mostly and also this is also another thing that I would like to talk about personally, about something to you guys and to my friends who are going to be watching this video. So I mostly don't read any of my comments or like do anything about it, but after when I normally just check my videos and just upload them, and oh god. So the second thing I want to talk about is that a lot of people ask me these type of questions, which is something I don't like to usually talk about or answer about it. But whenever these comments ask me more and more, I just can't stand them anymore, and I feel like it's getting too far out of hand. So I feel like everyone should know. The second thing I would like to talk about is how I have been noticing a lot lately, people talking about and people asking and talking about my personal things and asking me if I have any other friends besides my other friends, like this for example, which is something I don't like to either mention or say at all. I will say though, yes, I do have other friends besides them, but I don't like to mention them in my videos, all because I think it will be too personal for them to actually be featured. That's why I only add my friends that's why I only add my other friends that I have in my videos, and I don't like to talk about I do have another friend group and something like that. But but the to- but the reason I don't like to talk about it is because I find it to be a personal and private thing between me, because it's not something I like to share between everyone, and including to some of my friends. And when people ask me more about personal questions, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. So people, if people are watching this, I suggest they should stop with asking me personal questions and things related to my life and everything, because it's kind of personal to me, honestly, and I don't feel really uncomfortable with these type of comments. So I suggest it's better to not say it. And the third I would want to talk about is that I've been noticing a lot that I know that I'm not technically a very famous YouTuber and anything, but I do appreciate even the slightest of my fans a little bit. Even though I can't be able to do fan edits, I still tried my best to make everyone happy and my friends happy with everything I could do right now. Because to be honest, every day I'm always trying my best to come up with ideas that is okay, at least for my channel or something like that. But for people hating on me for no reason, it's just really stupid, to be honest. Because even though I started off new, I don't really appreciate the hate comments so much. It's just something I don't like at all, and I always just try to ignore them. But I do receive some of them, and it just annoys me a lot, because just because like I just started early, how can you just hate on someone that like is just doing so well and like trying to achieve something they're trying to do their goal? But sometimes it just makes me feel a little suffocated and pressured a lot. I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like this a lot. And also, I don't like the fact that people are keep mentioning me and my cousin Zayn, which is something I really hate, and I do not like the fact that people are keep mentioning us even though we are not dating or anything like that. That is so cringe and weird. Astaghfirullah. And like, I don't like the fact that people mention us and talk about us personally behind our back, which is something I literally hate. But now I have seen the few comments that I saw, it just makes me feel really hurt inside. Do people talk about me and my cousin like that? It's just really bad. Like, I get that we are just cousins, but calling us dating is just like assuming that we are dating is wrong. As I mentioned before, it's personal for us to even tell about our own personal lives, but to keep assuming things about us and saying things that are literally not true are out of line. Like, seriously, I don't like. Yeah, maybe I don't care. Normally, I ignore these comments and I don't really go into a fight or anything like that. No, not like that at all. But I'm starting to feel a lot mad and annoyed of this, because I seriously now don't care about these comments anymore. Whoever these people are, they need to stop with everything they're doing it to me and with my cousin Zayn. It's enough. And to even talk about the friends I had It's just personal. Yes, I have a friend group, but that does not mean that people have to keep acting like people have to keep the but that doesn't give the right to people to keep mentioning them in the comments. Like, that just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Seriously. Yeah, maybe I do have a friend group, but I don't like to share their names or the group's name because it's my own personal life and privacy. That's why I don't like to share any personal or private things with anyone. But I'm only just saying this because to some people who are watching this, they should understand that just because someone is always in a video with them, that doesn't mean that they are dating or doing anything like that. We are just cousins. We are not anything like that. And I had enough of these comments, enough as it is. So please, before you assume, you should really pay attention to us before assuming that we are like that or something like that, because it bothers us a lot and I'm kind of tired of it a little bit. So yeah, that's what I also wanted to talk about. And because as a content creator myself, I'm constantly feeling under pressure, stress, anxiety and a lot of things, which has been causing me a lot of things regarding my health lately, but not so much. That is why I request a lot of people to stop with everything and just let me breathe. Because all I'm trying to do is work hard on my own videos and make everyone happy as I can try. Yes, I may not make good videos or anything like that, but I'm trying my best as I can do. That's all I wanted to say. Bye bye everyone.